Hello and welcome back to YogsQuest Star Wars. You join us waking up on a lovely sunny morning on Volcar Core 9.
Volkuk
12. 17.
Rolex 9.
In the village of the
Two Sons.
Of Two Sons. A beautiful little town. An amiibo. He's waking up. Excited for another day in Two Sons.
All of you have got like a crick in your neck. Like these were not comfortable beds.
Amiibo's feeling good. He's excited for this new life.
Excited to see what
It's very
role you
simple,
get.
it's very regimented.
Yeah.
Yeah, excited to find out
I
what
wish
role
we could
he's
just
going
kind
to
of live here for a few weeks and just see what kind of shenanigans go on.
Amiibo's up for it.
There's nothing I would like more than just to observe. Just to be a little fly on the wall. And my camera droid maybe sneak into the shower complex. Just see, do the droids shower? And if so, is it a communal shower? Do they lather up in any sense?
Good morning, Bugs. Good morning, Sips. Good morning, Tubstarian. Good morning, Graf. Good morning, narrator. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day in Two Sons.
So there's a chime from outside coming through the loudspeaker.
That's the chime, everyone. Let's get our rolls for the day.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hooray!
We were so cheerful.
Come on,
You
chef.
see all of the droids kind of like lined up, and they're waiting.
Okay. Got my bucket. I hope everybody's ready to pick their rolls for the day.
So what is the scheme you're trying to
So
pull
the
off here?
scheme is that if I'm lucky, I'll get chef again, and I can create a masterpiece,
Right.
a true culinary delight.
I'm really hoping for Prisoner. So I should get to fuck all.
There we go. I mean, Prisoner does seem pretty
Seems
sweet.
like the winner's choice.
Someone
wanna
has
be-
moved the hut, paper mache costumed hut, out into the lineup as well.
Right. Okay.
If he gets mayor, I'm leaving.
Perfect.
But I believe our good friend Sips the Hut. We're going to try and make him the mayor, or your decoy.
Oh, okay.
So I've just pocketed the mayor coin. All the rest of them are in there.
Okay.
Okay, so why don't we start with old Boggs? Let's get Boggs in here.
Well, I just can't wait to see what I get today. It's a good day to live in the town.
Put your hand in the bucket, Boggs.
He puts his hand in and he pulls out. The musician! Great!
All right, Boggs, what are you gonna? Oh, I can't wait for that.
Can you give us a little ditty box? Can you give us a little test of
The music.
Yeah, why don't we get some music on while we just to keep our spirits high?
So he heads off to the bar and then he comes back and he's got a Corellian violin. This thing is like a classic, like probably like 100 years old, and
my
it is
God.
worth just
Untold.
so much money.
I was about to shred it.
And he starts just plinking away on it, snapping strings.
That's pretty good, Bog. You're pretty good.
Okay, next, pink guy. Little pinky dude.
Boop, boop, boop. The pink guy goes along and pulls out Village Idiot.
Oh, congrats.
And puts on the little hat, takes the coin, and then just drives over to the muddy puddle and just. It just starts rocking its legs around.
I'll go for one now.
Okay, there you go. Sure, why did you get involved?
Oh,
It's Chef.
fantastic!
Lucky
That's
you.
great. I love this. It's a very comfy hat. Gets used to it after a while. I do
Your
enjoy
scalp is bleeding
No,
a little
that's-
bit from.
bleeding, but that all adds to the aroma.
It's a high,
It's
you know.
good. It's fantastic.
So yeah, you're the chef.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, go on then.
All right,
Go on, Amiibo. Hit me
All
up. What I got here?
Oh, it's barkeep.
Hey, at least I got arms.
okay, good.
Nice.
Congratulations there.
Do you want to hang on? Are we pocketed?
Hey, don't worry about it.
So you just picked one out.
I forgot the plan.
Oh, it's prisoner.
Oh,
Amiibo, you got the coins too, right?
yeah.
you just do it.
Crazy guy.
He takes one out, and it's Town Guard.
Oh.
Oh man! Oh, Town Guard! That's a lot of responsibility. He just runs off.
Oh no.
An old construction, about 5,000. Here you go.
And the construction bot pulls out the sheriff.
Oh,
He
wow.
puts on the sheriff's hat.
Gosh.
I am the sheriff now.
Jesus.
Just
Does he like look like a minigun onto
sheriff
his one
now.
arm that's missing?
Dies.
Yeah.
Well, that's just about everybody. Looks like it's old Amiibo's turn.
Ask me anything.
Oh, ask me anything. Go on. Sure, here you go. Have one.
Puts his hand in and he takes out Shopkeep.
Cool. Ask me anything. How you doing this morning?
Ask me anything.
It's good to hear from you. Well, looks like it's old Amiibo's turn. Oh, how do you know?
Hey, no way!
Amiibo's the man today.
You become such a son of a fool.
Oh man, I love this town. I'm gonna protect it with all of my heart. I'm gonna serve you guys to the best of my Amiibo's ability.
You gotta pass
To our
through
new
some
mayor,
reforms.
Thank you for your trust.
What
for your
about
service.
what about the mannequin?
Oh, the mannequin, sure. Why not? Oh, looks like we had a coins for you.
Mechanic.
Oh, mechanic.
Mechanic. It's the mechanic now.
It's the health of the whole town is in the hands of Sips's pile of costumes.
My costume pile.
Is now the mechanic.
Well, why don't we ding the bell and everyone can get on with their day, working hard around the lovely town of Tucson. Have a lovely day, everybody. Have a lovely time. If you get any trouble, come and visit me at the mayor's office. Amiibo.
And cool, the robots all disperse to their corresponding places.
So, wait,
I think that worked. That's amazing. So should we celebrate with a nice
Did we
meal?
fuck up?
Oh, in what way?
Because
No,
the
because we
mayors
know.
know everything.
No, but it's okay. It's fine.
Well,
Because,
because I think Reefmax is gonna open today.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So let's go to the vault and let's see.
Okay, well, construction robot, you got your wraith. Go and get your rifle and stand guard. I want you to pay attention today.
I am the sheriff.
What with the murder that happened yesterday, I don't expect any murders on your watch. You got me?
Ever vigilant. He stamps off towards the sheriff's house.
Good.
He's a bit big for the door, so he kind of literally lifts the roof up and hunches inside. He points at you. Prisoner, come with me.
Oh shit. I slithered behind him.
hey, what are the odds?
He opens the cell.
Oh, I get inside.
He shuts the door. There still is no lock or
There's no-
anything.
All right, okay.
There's not even a catch.
So
It's
I'm
just
standing inside a jail with no lock.
I like there just being a door but no bars.
and the guy is kind of just stood there.
Okay. Hey, Constructo Bot, I'm gonna need to take the prisoner. We're gonna need to escort him to the mayor's office. I need to interrogate him.
Yes, Mayor. Right away.
Team up with the town guard, who is today the crazy old man. Find him and make sure he's got a gun and that he's ready for anything.
He cannot be trusted with a gun.
Okay.
Good point.
He's got a point.
Do you know what?
Maybe the crazy old man is Derek Starfucker in disguise. He's like
Maybe get the
embedded
sheriff to
himself.
just kill the old guy.
Maybe
He's
we.
after
Alright,
the-
Sips, come on.
He's after the crystals.
Stop talking. Let's just go and get you in this mayor's office.
All right.
Okay, let's pile into the mayor's office. Okay, we're here. Now, I wonder how long we gotta wait for this Reefmax guy.
So you guys kind of sit there, and a bit of time passes, maybe an hour or so, and just you've not really got any idea what's going on. And then the little screen next to the door just kind of comes on, and there's a single kind of mechanical red eye on this screen.
Okay. Hello, Reefmax. This is Mayor Amiibo of Tucson's.
Well, Mayor, what are you doing here? Are you ready for me to wake up today?
Absolutely. We are ready for your divine presence.
And how is the town of Tucson's doing?
The town of Tucson's is fine. A wonderful community full of strong and individual citizens who are happy in their lives. Thanks to you, Reefmax.
Please, I'd keep telling you guys, I did nothing. Come close, I can barely see you there, boy.
Scared.
It's probably Amiibo's dad or something.
Which one are you? I don't recognize that face of yours.
I am
Bog.
Pompo.
Pompo. did they ever make you some better hands there, Pompo? You're always my favorite.
Yeah,
And I raise Pompo's hands up to the view screen.
look at these beautiful hands.
Look at my hands.
It's mighty fine craftsmanship on those there hands.
Thank you, Master.
Please, I'm just a humble servant.
Well, we await your divine presence amongst us today.
Come and stand before me. And like with a hiss, like a grind of steel and cogs, the gigantic vault door slowly begins to open up.
It's happening!
Oh my god.
Get your guns.
And the big door swings open, and this thing is like a meter thick. Like it is so big, and it kind of like creaks all the way open, and you can see into the dingy darkness. There's just a single red light at the back, and there's just cables and vines kind of running all over the floor.
Nebo, I walk slowly up and I kneel before the lights.
So as you get closer, you can see that there's this old, broken down Super Reefmax vending machine with like
right.
dirty old candy bars. But you can see in one of the slots is the Zarpine crystal is like behind two candy bars.
What kind of candy bars are they?
That's a really good question.
Do they have nuts in them?
They do have. There's loads of different ones, but these things have been in there for a little while.
I would say
Nutty
20 to 30 years.
I would at a guess. I mean, I'm no expert, but certainly I haven't seen a brand such as that for at least 15 years.
Do you want to roll a
Yeah, they
lore?
rebranded.
A lore roll on?
I could do a lore roll on them if you want.
They're
Yeah,
like
so
juicy
that's-
fruits.
Give me a lore roll.
A nutty
No,
rific
hyper juicy fruits then.
Hyper juicy fruits.
Fruit salads.
You
Yeah,
were
it's
successful.
Successful.
In your lore
So
roll, yeah.
that's actually
An
yeah, that-
advantage.
it's a intergalactic credit bar. So they're quite interestingly. What was funny about them is they actually came with credits in there,
Right.
but they cost less than the credits they came with. So quite quickly the company went completely bankrupt, and that's why I recognise that can't have been
Because
any
it was
newer.
my company.
No, well, no, it's a genius idea, obviously, but sadly.
Turns out that due to rampant inflation since then, those candy bars are actually worth
More than the
even
gem.
less.
More than the gem.
No, the gem is still our prize, gentlemen. I think we need to somehow. Does anyone have any coins? How do we operate the vending machine? The vending machine is Reefmax.
Okay,
right, yeah.
Reefmax. It is good to stand in your divine presence.
It is nice of you to come and visit old Reefmax.
Thank you so much for creating this wonderful town in which we live, in harmony and happiness.
Reefmax, how the hell have you managed to do all this?
Well, I was the one who knew how humans operated the best. I had the most interaction with them. And we built this humble little town up off of my knowledge of humans and how they operate. It was a way to keep the robots sane. We managed to keep all the robots sane and
You've completely
together.
achieved that, certainly, Reefmax. They are quite simply the sanest bunch of people I've ever encountered.
I thank you.
Why is your name Reefmax?
They call me Reefmax. I'm actually just a Super Refreshmax vending machine, but
Oh shit.
part
Some
of
the
it got
letters have rubbed
burnt off in the Great Crash.
Reefmax, you have a gem inside you that we would love to take away from here because it's really, I don't know if you know about Feng Shui, but it's throwing the whole room off. So is there any chance you can keep the candy, well actually we can have the 2 candy bars as well.
Yes.
And
We're starving.
the Zarpine gem. I don't know if you know, it's not worth anything, it's sentimental value.
I'm so sorry, but during the crash, part of my circuits got scrambled and I have no idea how to get anything out of me anymore. That part of my memory has been lost.
And obviously I can see the gem through you. What is the material barring me and the gem?
Some kind of hyper polymer.
Polymer, like blast resistant though, or like could I throw a rock and hurt you? I mean, not that I would, just so I know not to.
Hey Terps, we don't want to damage Reef. It would make my for the whole town of Kilter.
Yeah, we're part of this town.
Oh, obviously, aren't we? Yes, we are. Quite. I would love the gem. So, I don't know. Is there any way? Is there like a purge? Do you have a purge?
Can we open your slot, Reefmax, and just reach up in?
You could try.
I believe of all the people here, I'm best suited to reach up into your slots.
Yeah.
I've
like
done
to
it many
penetrate your
times.
slot,
I would love to
Reefmax.
be honest with you. I think I'm going to use my Xenology because obviously being
It's a robot. I'll let you do it on your agility.
that's 1. Okay, fantastic.
You'll have a fumble around
This
inside.
is okay. I'll give it a go. So I've got the 1, and are we saying it's
Just
average or hard?
average. This will be an average roll.
It's a fail.
It's a fail.
With
2 threats.
2 threats.
Oh,
Ouch.
one of your fingers. There seems to be some kind of inbuilt anti-stealing device,
Right.
and it cuts like the top inch off one of your fingers.
Oh, that was my finger.
I am so sorry, friend. I did not know that would happen.
It's okay. Well,
Reefmax, you are a gentle and wise overlord. We respect you greatly. Tell us about the Great Crash.
See, we know very little about it, but there appears to be... There's something on the planet that brought our ship down. We lost all of our power.
Oh, yeah?
And we crashed here, and, well, we had to make a decision. The reactor was going to explode, and we decided to vent it instead. It killed all of the humans and the wildlife around, but it's better that just they died than we destroyed everything.
Reefmax, why is this area just... Why is there no signal? Why is this just a kind of a dead zone?
We fear it's related to the others, the ones that were before.
Who were the others?
We've only run into them once or twice, but every single time they've killed anyone that has come near.
Who have they killed, Reefmax? Members of the town?
They killed other members of the town.
Tell me about those members so I can remember them in the town's
The other
annals.
members of the town. Well, let me quickly just give you some people that were in the town. So there was Juju.
Juju.
Juju was
I heard about him.
Juju was our
Rabbi.
grave digger. We could never recover the grave digging coin, and so we had to get rid of that job.
It's a sad day in the town's history.
While you guys are talking, I'm going to try to put my job coin into Reefmax's coin slot.
You're giving him a little ticker while we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
You're just
I'm like super bored. So I'm just like, I put my job coin in, and now I'm pressing the buttons and hoping that...
Sure, there's like a grinding and a jerking. The coil kind of like turns, and this disgusting old chocolate bar falls out.
Well done.
Nice.
It's fantastic.
Add that
We're
to
making
it.
progress.
But
How
you
many more
must be-
chocolate bars are there between us and this RP?
There's one more.
Keep telling us about the members of the town.
And I passed my coin over to Sips.
All right,
That
I'm
was-
putting this coin in now.
There was Dex,
Ping, ping, ping.
Dex, tell me about Dex.
lovely Dex. He was the town doctor. Not a much needed role as we didn't have any people. The next chocolate bar kind of falls out.
Nice.
I sling my coin to Sips.
Hey, here you go,
Two.
buddy. Get it in there.
Okay. I put Barry's coin in and I press the buttons.
So these others, where will we find them?
They're maybe just a mile or so north of here. You've got to be careful though. They're dangerous.
Okay.
But we fear that they're the ones that are bringing the ships down. They're the ones that are jamming the signals.
Reefmax, sorry to interrupt. Do you have any idea about the creature that is in the top of the trees? I mean, firstly, do you know, are they single? Are they of a mating age?
The dark one.
Yeah, well, I mean, yes.
Yes, we do know from my reports, and you see, I don't know much about animals. I'm just a humble vending machine.
I don't wish to brag, Reefmax, but there's very little I don't know about animals.
But we're pretty sure that's a genuine bear sloth.
A bear sloth?
So you'd know all about bear sloths.
Of course.
They are
I've never
giant,
seen one that big, though.
giant primate-esque hunting creatures. Very, very stealthy. super poisonous, but massive. Like they are really dangerous.
Okay. Well, fantastic.
Luckily, he doesn't tend to bother us so much as he can't eat any of us. I know that he's
Affirmative, brother. Affirmative.
he's been after Zeke once or twice, the mad guy. He's pretending to be a robot. But
You know about that?
well, he plays along. He does his part in the town, and so I say, just let him stay.
So if we can find a way
very
off this
wise.
planet, would you join us?
Reefmax.
I don't think it's possible to move me. This is why I stay in here. I'm hooked up directly to the generator.
Well, listen, Reefmax, my lord, it's been a pleasure to meet you.
Can I just have a quick
I did it. I've already put the
perusal? Can I
coin
just
in.
have a quick perusal though?
I put the coin in and
Hang
pressed
on,
the
just
button.
before you do, hang on. Can I just peruse
I've already
around
done
the vault? Is there anything else of interest in here? Anything that may help us if we are going to go up against these others? Are there any weapons or any artifacts?
No, not really. Like it looks like basically everything's been kind of stripped out. There's cases and stuff that jewels and gems and would have been stored in, and like open lock boxes, but everything's basically empty.
Okay.
It's mainly just a vending machine in here, and there's loads and loads of cables kind of like rolling around the floor.
Right, at least we know now. That's useful. Thank you. Yeah, by all means, Sips, treat yourself to another candy bar.
Ka-chunk. Yeah, the Zarpine gem just falls down into the tray.
Nice. Who wants to pick it up in case it's like a bomb or poisonous?
Well,
or...
I think
Amiibo scoops it up.
Cool. So it's kind of like like a big fist-sized gem, and you just take a look into it. He's stood looking at it and just doesn't move for like a minute. Like he's just
Amiibo.
mesmerized by this gem.
Amiibo, what's going on with the gem, bro? What you got there? What's that little gem? Hey, Amiibo,
You eat the gem. Okay.
Safest place
So
to
it's
start.
like fist size. So
I'm just going to be very impressed at this point. He's seemingly dislocated his jaws.
Slightly excited by the
Hey,
gag.
don't get any idea, Tubbs.
it's gonna be much worse on the way out, let me tell you.
so you have consumed the gem.
It's a near priceless artifact that now resides in your large intestines.
Hey, if
Good
it's lasted
thinking.
this long, I think you can take a trip down the Amiibo Express.
Well, certainly, it saves carrying it, certainly. I mean, we did have, obviously, the old bucket from the coins, but I like your solution as well, good sir.
Before we go, Reefmax, who's the old lady out in the woods?
I fear she's another lost soul shot down by the others.
Is she truly 9 feet tall? Do you have any records on any
I've
other
never-
sizes?
Any pics?
I've never seen her myself, but the rumors I've heard, the townsfolk, they talk of her and they say she's a giantess.
Wow.
Well, keep an eye out, Reefmax. Listen, you got a lovely town here. We're gonna seal you back in your vault. Now listen, one thing you should know. You may not bump into such friendly folk as us in future. We could have taken advantage of the situation, Reefmax, but we love you and we want to join your town. When I'm old and gray, I hope to come back here and live in this town and take the roles, all the roles, play all that, be the lumber mill, and maybe one day be the chef. But until that day comes, Reefmax, you take care.
Thank you. You take care,
Oh
man.
yeah, we should warn you, there's a gentleman, a Derek Starfucker. He's probably going to try and mess things up, so you probably want to shoot him if you see him.
I shall try.
Here's a vending machine, by the way.
Well, you can ask one of the more able robots. No, that's the wrong term, isn't it? Sorry. Oh,
Goodbye,
political
Reefmax.
correctness.
Goodbye.
Farewell, Mayor.
Goodbye.